Hello, soul friends. Welcome to Heartfire Oracle. My name is Sophia, and I'm here to share with you the Give Us This Day Our Daily Spread message for June 10th, 2025. The collective theme today is the hallway of self-regulation. There's a transition happening. Duh. Not to be rude or too snarky, but our journey through the lands of not Kansas anymore has been ongoing for quite some time. We are literally just in the ego mountains like yesterday. Anyway, transition means change, and change means different. All of these words can elicit an emotional spectrum that rivals any rainbow's range. Transition is the spot between one thing ending and another beginning. This spot is the hallway of self-regulation. As most of this adventure has been, we are alone here. There is no one else in this hallway but us. Even if we know others are in their own hallways, we are not in the same one. We can call them from our hallway and chat about it, but truly never be in the same hallway together. Interesting. Per the cards today, we are apparently asked to check in on our codependency with conditions. Usually codependency is talked about regarding relationships with people, yet it's not relegated to just that. Codependency codependency in this sense is the need for the conditions to be as we want or need them to be, for us to feel, think, and act a certain regulated way. Our emotional pendulum need not swing for transitional and ever-changing life conditions. If it does, this is our lesson plan. The skill of emotional stability under all conditions is Maturation 202. Maturation 101 is self-responsibility and responsibility for what we create. We have graduated. Being in the hallway long enough will lead to an emotional funsplosion of frustration, along with panic, rage, fear, grief, helpless hopelessness, despair, confusion, and so much more. Because we are starkly met with, I don't know. Yet. Oh, and by the way, the hallway doubles as a waiting room. Cool use of space, spirit. Generally, this hallway/waiting room is a time when our jobs are changing and we don't know exactly what, when, where, or how. Our living situation is in flux, or will be, and we have no idea where to move next. We know a relationship is over the way it was, yet we have no idea what it will turn into, and that is a tense limbo land of are we together or are we not? The ground does not feel solid. We have a new sense of self emerging. Here we start our 202 course. Feelings are not always facts. Feelings are always valid and useful, yet not always factual and circumstantially accurate. Never to be shut down or off, never to be trusted outright, never to be weaponized against ourselves or others. This is self-regulation lesson 1. Do not let emotions and feelings lead alone. Thoughts, feelings, and intuitive knowing work together as a team. This is the group homework assignment. And what do we know about a group homework? Someone is usually pulling more weight. Getting on the same page requires a ton of communication, and follow through is not optional. We don't pass the class unless the homework is complete. The lovely part about this classroom, though, is that our teacher knows this and can sniff out a thought-heavy or feelings-only or intuitive lacking project. We will not pass without equal parts. Solid. Did I mention this class doesn't have a time limit? Oh yeah, so if we don't have equal parts, the project gets handed back to redo until it's right. Like forever. No one is squeaking through just because it's June 27th and the last day of school is tomorrow. Nope. Infinity is our timeline. Okay, so what do? Number 1, assess the feelings. We need to be aware of all the fear-induced nervous system responses. The feeling is deeply uncomfortable. Enter unhealthy coping mechanisms like eating, sleeping, drinking, zoning out, giving in, and making rash moves, etc. Do no thing. Just observe the feelings. Take notes. Be with the feelings until they are felt. Feelings are to be felt, period. Number 2, assess the thoughts. We need to be aware of what if and why me. Both are mental traps of codependency and childlike thinking if we are in an overly negative or overly positive perspective. Remember Maturation 101. Our thoughts are to be directed by us. We do not have to believe our thoughts. Neither Disney nor despair delusion are accurate. We have a choice and mental agency. Number 3, assess our intuitive knowing. This is a solid, quiet state of sensing. Is it time to act? Yes or no? First answer. If yes, what is the action asked for? Pro tip, it will be a suggestion or inspiration, not a demand or urgent rush. If no, do no thing. One of the hardest actions is to do no thing. Sometimes we need to sit in the discomfort of not knowing the next move so we can learn how to handle these thoughts and emotions and not have them codependently, subconsciously, and irrationally run our show. Move from flow, not from fury. Move when and where it lands right. Move from thoughts that understand infinite possibility and infinite tries. Move in a way and from a place that is solid under any condition. That is the key that unlocks the next door.